So I would like to call the Pawtucket School Committee meeting officially to order on this Tuesday, January 5th, 2021 at 6:32 p.m. Ms. Liss, will you please take a roll call?
I think Cheryl's going to have to take it.
Okay, I will take a roll call. So roll call. Ms. Spinolo.
Here.
Mrs. Grant.
Here.
Sorry, I'm writing it down at the same time. Mrs. Doobie.
Here.
Mr. Knight.
Here.
Mr. Lobby.
Here.
Mr. Marino.
Here.
And Mr. Charbonneau, Chair Charbonneau.
Here.
Okay, at this time, I would like us to stand and take Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And is there any public participation? Ms. Liss? All right, I think we can go on. I don't hear any public participation. So moving on to the offices. This is the first time I've done this, so leave me if I'm doing it the wrong way, but do we have any nominations for chair?
I think Miss Grant is frozen.
Ms. Grant is frozen, yes.
Superintendent. Oh, can you see me and hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you. I think we can.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. It is my honor to nominate a gentleman to a fourth term as chairman of the Pawtucket School Committee. This person is a gentleman who has always been about putting the children first. His leadership has brought us as a team to where we are today. The challenges we have faced as a committee this school year is one like no other committee has encountered. He as a leader has encouraged us to keep doing the right thing for Pawtucket. Besides challenges, we have had many great things going on under his leadership. We continue to renovate and rebuild our schools. With his direction, openness, and willing to listen, we, the school committee, are able to give our students and faculty what they need and deserve. So I would like to nominate Gerard Charbonneau for his fourth term as the chairman of the Pawtucket School Committee.
Second.
Second.
And I will take a roll call. Do we do a roll call? Is that correct? No.
Yes. Takes a roll call.
Superintendent, you need to ask if there are other.
Oh, yes. Are there other nominations?
Motion to close nominations.
Second.
Okay, with nominations closed, now we can take a roll call.
You
All
have to
right.
take it on the motion to close.
Take a motion on the close. All right, roll call on the motion to close. Ms. Bonolo,
Yes.
Ms. Grant,
Yes.
Ms. Doobie,
Yes.
Mr. Knight,
Yes.
Mr. Lobby,
Yes.
Mr. Marino,
Yes.
and Chair Charbonneau.
Yes.
All right, motion to close the nominations, and now I will take a motion on the floor that was seconded to appoint.
It's already been done, I think, Cheryl.
Go ahead, Mr. Knight.
That's already been done. All you have to do is take a roll call on
Take
the.
a roll call. Okay, Mrs. Bonolo,
Yes.
Mrs. Grant,
Yes.
Mrs. Doobie,
Yes.
Mr. Knight,
Gerard Charbonneau,
Mr. Lobby,
Yes.
Mr. Marino,
Yes. Gerard Charbonneau.
and Mr. Charbonneau.
Yes.
Mr. Knight?
each of the people that vote have to use the name of the person that they're supporting.
Okay, Mrs. Bonolo, who are you supporting?
Gerard Charbonneau?
Mrs. Grant,
Gerard Charbonneau.
Mrs. Doobie,
Gerard Charbonneau.
Mr. Knight, you already did, but you can repeat it.
Gerard Charbonneau,
Mr. Lobby,
Gerard Charbonneau.
Mr. Marino,
Gerard Charbonneau.
and Mr. Charbonneau.
Gerard Charbonneau.
Okay, so at this time, you can turn it over to you.
Thank you, Superintendent, and thank you, Ms. Grant, for the kind words and the kind remarks. It has been truly a great pleasure to work with all of you, particularly this year, and to really work as a team to do what we believe to be in the best interest of the students that we represent. This committee is as diverse as any that I know of, and I think that adds to our greatness. And, you know, I've said it before that my father used to say, surround yourself with people who are more talented than you, and then get out of their way and let them do their work. So that's what I've tried to do here. You guys really do the work and make this district look good. So I appreciate it. I look forward to an exciting and an eventful year, and I appreciate the support. So thank you. Mr. Knight?
I'd like to nominate Aaron Doobie for deputy chair.
All right, we are at the election of deputy chairperson. Mr. Knight
Second.
nominated Ms. Doobie. That nomination's been seconded by Ms. Grant and Ms. Bonolo. Discussion on the nomination?
Motion to close nominations?
Second.
Absolutely. I would just, Mr. Knight, I appreciate the nomination, and Ms. Doobie has certainly been a terrific asset to this committee, this community, and the state as a broader whole with the position she holds for the Rhode Island Association of School Committees. As chairman with Ms. Doobie as deputy chair, I have come to rely on her often, whether it be a Wednesday morning strolls down Daggett Avenue or an email or a telephone call. She is as good a public servant as I've seen, and I will be fully supporting the nomination. Ms. Grant, did you have something?
I did. You know, I just want to say everything kind of went so quickly. So I also just want to say, you know, I think Erin is the perfect deputy, and I have a lot of respect for her and the work that she does. And, you know, she is a big asset to our committee and to our district. So I just want to say congratulations, Erin.
All right, there's a motion on the floor to nominate Erin Doobie as deputy chairperson for the Pawtucket School Committee. It's been seconded. No further nominations. I'm sorry, the motion is to close the nominations. There's a second. Roll call on the close of nominations for deputy chair.
Ms. Bonolo?
Yes?
Ms. Doobie?
Yes.
Grant?
Yes.
Yes,
Mr. Larby?
Yes.
Mr. Marino?
Yes.
Mr. Charbonneau?
Yes. All right, and now we will get to the motion. Motion's been made and seconded to nominate Erin Doobie, deputy chairperson of the Pawtucket School Committee. There being no further discussion, roll call on the approval of deputy chairperson.
Ms. Bonolo?
Yes for Erin Doobie?
Ms. Doobie?
Yes, for Aaron Doobie.
Ms. Grant?
Yes, for Erin Doobie.
Mr. Knight?
Aaron Doobie.
Mr. Larby?
Yes, for Aaron Doobie.
Mr. Marino?
Yes, for Aaron Doobie.
Mr. Charbonneau?
Yes, for Aaron Doobie. Congratulations, Miss Doobie.
Thank you, and thank you for all the kind words. And I truly am looking forward to the next 2 years. I think that it's going to be a little bumpy, but this committee just continues to just have a long-term look at what's best for Pawtucket and for our students and for our district. So I look forward to serving alongside you all.
Thank you, Miss Doobie. All right, and the election of our clerk, Mr. Marino.
I move to nominate Diana List.
Second.
Motion's been made to nominate Diana List for our school committee clerk. Are there any other nominations?
Motion to close the nominations.
Motion to close the nominations for clerk by Mr. Knight,
Second.
seconded by Ms. Bonolo. Any discussion? Ms. Doobie?
I don't know if this is the appropriate time for discussion or if it was before, but I just wanted to say that with all the changes that there have been with having to put meetings online and everything, Ms. Liz has truly been an asset. I know from policy and wellness that all the work that she is doing on behalf of this committee, and I full-heartedly support this nomination.
All right, any other discussion? I will just briefly echo Ms. Doobie's thoughts. Ms. Liz has been an invaluable part of this committee for a long time, for a lot of years. And this year specifically, she has certainly served to keep me on track and on point and on time, more importantly than a lot. So, you know, I firmly believe she is a big part of the success of the committee. So I will be enthusiastically supporting the nomination of Diana List for school committee clerk as well. Any other discussion? There's a motion on the floor that's been seconded to close the nominations for school committee clerk. Roll call on the closure of the nominations.
Ms. Bonolo?
Yes.
Ms. Doobie?
Yes.
Ms. Grant?
She's muted.
Mr. Knight?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Larby?
Yes.
Mr. Marino?
Yes.
Mr. Charbonneau?
Yes. All right, now there is a motion to appoint Diana List, school committee clerk. It's been seconded. Any further discussion on the appointment? Roll call on the appointment, please.
Ms. Bonolo?
Yes, Diana Liss.
Ms. Doobie?
Yes, Diana Liss.
Ms. Grant?
I think Kim said yes, but I'm not sure.
Mr. Knight?
Yes.
Mr. Larby?
Yes, for Diana List.
Mr. Marino?
Yes, for Diana List.
Mr. Charbonneau?
Yes, Diana List. All right, thank you, everybody. Now I will go back as we had public participation next on the agenda. Miss List, has anyone signed up for public participation?
No, I'm gonna double check though. No, no one has signed up.
Okay, and then we'll move to the next agenda item, approval of previous meeting minutes from 12:15:20.
So moved.
Moved.
Second.
Motion to approve the minutes of 12:15:20 by Mr. Knight and Mr. Marino, seconded by Mr. Labby and Ms. Bonolo. Any discussion on the minutes? All those
No,
in-
but Chairman Charbonneau, Mr. Knight has had his hand up a couple times just in the past minute. I don't know if you can see that on your screen.
Mr. Knight, do you have?
I just wanted to add that yes to Diana List because I just said yes.
Okay. Let the record reflect Mr. Knight voted in the affirmative for Diana Liss. And, all right, all those in favor of approval of the minutes?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. That is it for this evening's agenda.
Motion to adjourn?
Motion
Second.
by Mr. Lobby, seconded by Ms. Grant. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Good night, everybody.
Night.
night.